Hello everyone, good morning students. In previous class we discussed about the chapter arithmetic progression, and in that chapter we discussed about the general term of an AP. We also discussed about uh, the general selection of terms which are in AP. Suppose that if three terms are in AP we take as, then the three terms we take always A minus D, A plus D, and so on, and we solve some questions based on them. Now dear students, today in that chapter today in that chapter AP we discuss some important question of your NCERT exercise. Okay, let's see some important question of NCERT. Let's see. Your question is, if A1 A2 A3, if A1 A2 if A1 A2 comma A3 and dot so on AN, okay, are in AP, are in AP. Dear students, according to question here, the term A1, let A1, A2, A3 and also AN are in AP, where A show that show that show that show that 1 upon under root A1 plus under root A2 plus 1 upon under root A2 plus under root A3 plus n dot so on plus 1 upon under root an minus 1 plus under root an, okay, plus under root an is equal to n minus 1 upon under root a1 plus under root am. Dear student, this is very important question of your syllabus. Okay, in that question, dear students, we have a1 a2 a3 and dot so on are in AP, and we have to show that 1 upon under root a1 plus a2 plus 1 upon under root a2 plus a3 plus n dot so on 1 upon under root a n minus 1 plus a n is equal to n minus 1 upon under root a1 plus under root a n. Okay, now dear student, we know that if any sequence are in AP, then the difference between a term and its previous term is always constant, and that constant we know that the common difference of that sequence. Okay, now here let its solution. Let's see. Let us consider D be the common difference. Let D be the common difference of this AP, this AP. That is, it means that A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4 minus A3 and dot so on is equal to an minus 1 is equal to what? D, right? Okay, right now, because of we know that the difference between a term and its previous term, so here let an be a term and its previous term will be what? An minus 1 na. So in that way a1 a2 a3 and dot so on are in AP. So the term preceding an is what? An minus 1 na. Yes. So in this way, first of all, we take D with the common difference of this AP. Then, dear student, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2, means second term and its previous term. Their difference will be same, and that constant is known as the common difference. So here, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4 minus A3 and dot so on. an minus 1 is equal to D. Here D be their common difference. Now we take equation number 1. Now dear student, we take left hand side of the question. Let's see. Now we take LHS. Now let's see. Now take LHS. Your LHS is what? 1 upon under root A1 plus under root A2 plus 1 upon under root A2 plus under root A3 plus n dot so on plus 1 upon under root an minus 1 plus an. Dear students, we know that the value of a2 minus a1 and a3 minus a2 and dot so on an minus 1 is equal to d. So first we multiply each term in both the numerator and denominator by its conjugate. Let's see. We multiply here both the numerator and denominator by under root a2 minus a1. Let's see. In that term, let a2 minus under root a1 upon here a2 plus a1 into we write as under root a2 minus under root a1. Here let's see. Here this term cancel to each other, so we get as 1 upon under root a2 plus under root a1. Same process we do in that part. Let's see. Here we multiply both the numerator and denominator by a under root a3 minus under root a2. Let's see. Here a under root a3 minus under root a2 upon, in denominator we have into what? Under root a3 minus under root a2 plus n dot so on plus. We apply same process in that part. Let's see here. We multiply both the numerator and denominator by what? Under root an minus under root an minus 1 upon here. Let's see. Under root an minus under root an minus 1. This is plus, no? Yes. Into in bracket, another bracket under root an plus, sorry, minus under root an minus 1. Let's see. In that process, we multiply both the numerator and denominator in each term is its conjugate of their denominator as a2 plus a1. So we must be multiply in both the numerator and denominator by under root a2 minus a1. So this process we do in each term. Now, dear students, let's see. After now we have, let's see. Now we have here we write as it is a2 minus a1, and in denominator we apply the identity a square minus b square is what? A plus b into a minus b. So here a2 plus a1 and in another bracket under root a2 minus a1. So here we write as a square minus b square means a2 minus a1 we get in this way. Okay, similarly in that part we have plus a3 minus a2 and here we have what? A square minus b square. So a3 minus a2. Same as here and dot so on plus here we have an minus under root upon here a square minus b square. So we get what? an minus 1. Okay. Now, dear students, we write a2 minus a1, a3 minus a2 and an minus an1 is what? D. Using equation 1. Now, let's see. Now, using equation 1 we get, using equation 1 we had what we get? Let's see. Under root a2 minus under root a1 upon d plus under root a3 minus under root a2 upon d, same as plus n dot so on plus under root an minus under root upon d. Now we take 1 upon d as common in whole the sequence. Let's see. Let's see, dear students, here 1 upon d is common. So we have what? We have 1 upon d as common. So we have what? Under root a2 minus under root a1 plus under root a3 minus under root a2 plus n dot so on plus under root an minus under root an minus 1. Okay, so dear student, this part is left when 1 upon d take as common. Now dear student, let's see here. After observing that sequences, we have what? Each term is cancelled to each other except of under root an and minus under root a1. Because of, let's see, if you observe that the term previous under root an is what? Under root an minus 1. So plus minus cancelled each other. Similarly here, let's see, plus under root a2, here minus under root a2 is cancelled each other. So in next term we have under plus under root a3 minus under root a3. So each terms are cancelled to each other in that sequences. Now we left only what? Minus under root a1 and plus under root an. So whole terms cancel to each other. So we have what? 1 upon d in bracket what? This is plus under root an and minus under root a1. These term is left only after that. Now what we have to show that what? We have to show that what? N minus 1 upon under root a1 plus under root an. Yes, we have to show that term na. So here we must be multiply both the numerator and denominator by under root a1 plus under root a1. Let's see. Now dear students, let's see here 1 upon d. Now here we must be multiplied by, let's see, under root a1 minus under root a1 upon under root an plus under root a1 into under root a1 plus under root a1. Okay, we must be here, we must be multiplied by under root an plus under root a1 in both the numerator and denominator. Then we have what we get, let's see, 1 upon d into a minus b into a plus b. So we have what? an minus a1 upon, this is under root a1 plus under root a1. Now let's see here, an is what? A and b, it's nth term, and you know that the nth term of an AP is what? The general term of this AP. Since we know that, let's see, since we know that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, so here your first sequence, the first term is a1. So let's see here, we have 1 upon d into, we write an as a1 plus n minus 1 into d, here minus a1 write as it is, upon under root a1 plus under root an. Now let's see dear students, here a1 cancel to each other. What we have? We get as, let's see, we have as 1 upon d into n minus 1 into d upon under root a1 plus under root an. So here d cancel to each other. So dear student, we have as n minus 1 upon under root what? a1 plus under root an. Hence proved. So dear students, in this way we proved our result. Okay, this is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. Here dear students, we apply, we must be multiplying both the numerator and denominator by under root an plus under root a1. After that we get this, and you know that the general term of an AP is what? A plus n minus 1 into d. So here your AP is, first term is a1, so we put a is equal to a1. Here a1 plus n minus 1 into d minus a1 cancel to each other. No, after that d also cancel to each other, so we get as n minus 1 upon under root a1 plus under root an. This is our result. So dear students, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the general term of an AP. Now we discuss about the sum of the nth term of the AP. Let's see. On finding the sum of the given number of terms of an AP. Let's see dear students. We discuss about the sum of nth term of an AP. Dear student, the formula for to find the general the sum of the n terms of an AP is given by the formula Sn is equal to, write everyone, n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We also write, you know that the nth term of an AP is also known as its last term, and it is also equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So we write this formula in this way also. Sn is equal to n by 2. We split 2a as a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, dear student, we put a in the place of a plus n minus 1 into d, we can put as L. So here we write in this way also. Sn is equal to n by 2 in bracket a plus L. Here L be the what? Last term or nth term of the AP. Okay. So dear student, this is the formula to find the sum of nth term of an AP. We apply both the formula, that and this both are same. Okay. Now we take some questions based on that formula. Dear students, let's see. Let us take a question, and your question is, find the sum of 20 terms. Find the sum of 20 term. Find the sum of 20 term of the AP terms of the AP. The AP is 1, 4, 7, 10 and dot so on. Dear student, this is an AP now, because of their common difference will be same, so it is an AP. Now we find the sum of 20 terms of this AP. So dear student, in that type of question we solve this question in this way. First of all, we write given as AP. Given AP, write in this way. Given AP is what? 1, 4, 7, 10 and dot so on. Okay. Now here first term of this AP is what? 1. Write in this way. The common difference of this AP is what? 4 minus 1 or 7 minus 4, as each equal to what? 3. So the common difference of this AP is 3. The first term of this AP is 1. And here what is the number of terms here? Here number of terms is what? 20. Okay. Now we find the sum of 20 terms, means S20. Since we know that the formula of sum of n term of an AP is n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now we put all the value. So we have S20 is equal to 20 upon 2 in bracket 2 into a. A means 1, n minus 1 into d. D means what? 3. So we have S20 is equal to 2 tens are 20, 10 in bracket 2 plus 20 minus 1 as 19 into 3. So the value of S20 is equal to 10 into 2 plus 19 3 is 57. Now, so we have 10 into 59 as 590. 590. So dear student, this is our required answer. Means sum of 20 terms of the given AP is what? 590. Let's see once more time, dear student. In that type of question, when we find the sum of 20 terms, 15 terms of any given AP. Okay. Now first of all you write the given AP. Okay. Now you write all the information with the help of the AP. Here first term of this AP, that is A, is 1, and their common difference is what? 4 minus 1, 7 minus 4, 10 minus 7 and dot so on is 3, and the value of n here is what? 20. Okay. Now after that you have to find the sum of 20 terms. We know that, dear student, the sum of n term of the NAP is given by the formula n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now we put all the values in this formula, so we get what? As 20 means the value of n is equal to 20 now. S 20 is equal to 20 upon 2 in bracket 2a plus 20 minus 1 into d means 3. Now after solving that values, we get our result as 590. So dear students, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on sum of n terms of NAP. Now we take some other important question based on sum of AP. Let's see. Now we take some important question. Dear student, first you write one important formula is there, a very important formula. The nth term of NAP is equal to sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 term. This is the very important formula. Please write everyone. Okay. Suppose that in any condition, suppose that the sum of n terms of an AP is given, then you find its nth term. So you can find the nth term of the AP is by the formula Sn minus Sn minus 1. Suppose that the sum of n terms of an AP is given by n plus 1. Now you replace n by n minus 1. So you get what? Sn minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 plus 1 as n. Then the nth term of this AP is what? Sn minus Sn minus 1. So we have Sn means n plus 1 minus n. So 1 means this is an example. First, if you find the nth term of NAP, then you get Sn which is given in your question and S minus 1. Now after subtract this value, you get your result as nth term of the given AP. Now we take some question based on that topic. Let's see. Suppose we take a question as, if the sum of n term, this is very important question of your NCERT exercise. If the sum of n term, if the sum of n terms of an AP of an AP is 3n square plus 5 is 3n square plus 5n. Okay, 3n square plus 5n, and its mth term is, and its mth term is 164. Find the value of m. Find the value of m. Dear student, this is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. Okay, so please see that question. Let's see its solution. Dear student, first of all we write as what? Nth term of an AP. Now we have nth and sum of nth term of NAP as 3n square plus 5n. Dear student, first of all we find the nth term of this AP. After that we put as n as m. We put the replace n by m. So we get mth term. First of all, in order to find, first of all we are going to find its nth term of the AP. So first we have Sn. Now we replace n by n minus 1 na. So we get Sn minus 1. Now we replace n by n minus 1. We get, let's see, if we replace n by n minus 1, then we get as Sn minus 1 is equal to 3 into n minus 1 whole square plus 5 into n minus 1. Okay, so we have as Sn minus 1 is equal to 3 into a square plus b square minus 2ab means minus 2n, same as now we multiply by 5 n minus 5 1 is 5. Now we have Sn minus 1 is equal to 3n square plus 3 1 is 3 minus 3 2 is 6n plus 5n minus 5. So we have as Sn minus 1 is equal to what? 3n square minus 6n plus 5n, that is minus 1n, minus n plus 3 minus 5, that is minus 2. So the value of Sn minus 1 is 3n square minus n minus 2. Okay, now the nth term of an AP will be, now let's see, now its nth term is, nth term means Tn is equal to what? Sn minus Sn minus 1. Just I discuss about that formula. So if we find the nth term of an AP, then we subtract Sn minus Sn minus 1. So we have as the value of Sn is what? 3n square plus 5n, okay, minus the value of Sn minus 1. We find that this, we put 3n square minus n minus 2. Now after solving that equation, we have a Tn is equal to 3n square plus 5n minus 3n square plus n plus 2. So minus 3 plus 3n square cancelled each other. So we get as 5n plus n, that is 6n and plus 2. So the dear student, the nth term of the given is this AP is 6n plus 2. Okay. Now dear student, first of all we find the nth term of this AP in this way. First of all we write as Sn is equal to this, which is given in your question. Okay. First of all we put Sn is equal to 3n square plus 5n. This is given in our question. Now we replace dear student n by n minus 1 na. So we get as, we replace just n by n minus 1. After solving that equation, we get as 3n square minus n minus 2. Now the nth term of this AP is what? Tn is equal to Sn minus Sn minus 1. Now we put the value of Sn and S minus 1 in this equation. We get as 6n plus 2. 6n plus 2. So this is the nth term of this AP. Now dear student, in this question, what we have, the mth term of this AP is 164 na. Now let's see, mth term is 164. Since mth term is 164 na, 164, yes, Tm is equal to 164. Now up, since Tn is equal to 6n plus 2, that is its mth term is what? 6m plus 2. Okay, 6m plus, we replace n by m na. So this is the mth term of this AP. So mth term of this AP is 6m plus 2, and we have also according to question as 164. So we have as 6m plus 2 is equal to 164. Now let's solve it. 6m is equal to 164 minus 2, that is 6m is equal to 162. So the value of m is equal to 162 upon 6 na. So let's see, 6 to the 12, 27. So after solving that, let's see, yes, the value of m is what? 27. This is your answer. Okay, so dear students, we can solve that type of question in this way. Okay, first of all, if the sum of n term is given, then you find the sum of its n minus 1 term. Just we replace n by n minus 1, you get easy the value of Sn minus 1. After that, for finding the nth term of this AP, you have the formula Tn is equal to Sn minus Sn minus 1. This is one of the most important formula which you use in your question. Okay, now after that you find the value of its nth term. So the nth term of this AP is given by the formula process Sn minus Sn minus 1. After that, in that question we have its mth term. Suppose that if we find the nth term of this AP is 6n plus 2. So after that we just replace m by n. N by m, we just get the its mth term. Okay, and mth term 6m plus 2, and it is also given as 164. So we have 6m plus 2 is equal to 164. After solving this equation, we get the value of m is 27. Okay, so dear student, in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Now in next class we can we solve some more important question based on sum of nth term of an AP. Okay, thank you.